Alright, so I made 2 adult. Pretty badass. There's a guy that was roaring over here. Let's choose reply. I like how it just sounds. I like how this game is also like smooth. Like it doesn't feel like necessarily like heavy, I guess, in terms of controls. I also like the sounds when this guy's galloping. It's not necessarily like boom, 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 right? It's just more of like actually sound like realistic sounding footsteps. What I hate about this game is that the old dinosaurs, at least, they make fucking literal dynamite sounding footsteps, which doesn't make any fucking sense and pisses me off, and it's really immersion breaking. So this guy I really love. So hopefully they use a new sound system when doing these footsteps. I actually think this guy's pretty viable. He's pretty good in water. Really good in terms of stamina. And defense, I suppose, from watching other videos, he's pretty good in defense. Like, he has a fucking kick. He's a bite. He has 4 attacks, right? So he has like 1 left click, which is just a bite, right? But I could see that as being more of a stationary attack. If something is not necessarily moving, maybe it's stunned or something, this is the attack to use. But if you're having problems with like ankle biters, which I mean you shouldn't really, but I mean you could just give him one of these and just claw him, or like this and this and a kick. So I think this guy's pretty good. He's really viable. I'm not too sure how viable he will be when like Stratosaurus will be in. I think he's pretty alright, but I wouldn't risk it, you know? I wouldn't consider standing my ground against a Stratosaurus. I would say like Utahraptor, Dakota Raptor, if it even will be a thing, which I'm starting to doubt. Primarily the Raptors, I would expect you to be more prone to being more strong against. In terms of like anything above it, you might have a chance against Stratosaurus, but anything above that, I'm not too confident. You might be pretty good against Carnotaurus, but that's as much as I'm willing to gamble. But if it's like a herd of Tenontosaurus, I probably think you could probably like fight 1 to 2 Stratosaurus, depending on your herd number. But I would consider like you guys doing a lot of trading, like a lot of like maybe one person. I would say like if you get bit more than once, you're gone. All right, you gotta trade in with your other herd mates. Like you gotta be smart with how you do things. Like you don't want to gamble too much. That's just my opinion. he's pretty good on like swimming. In terms of swimming, he's really good and viable, I think. But even in the swamp, and even if you're pretty fast at swimming, I wouldn't gamble it in the swamp. I would gamble it in water you could see through. But I mean, if you have balls, I'd probably try to get a running start and do a jump into the water. Then, so it's a little bit more faster in terms of traversing the water. So it's like there's like a less of a window for any baddies to grab you. Other than that, you could do this and just hide, but the deal is like Dinosuchus could see you. Of course, thinking about scenarios. But yeah, I think Tenontosaurus makes a perfect swamp herbivore. He's pretty fast. He could probably outrun most of the like Baryonyx, Suchomimus. He could probably outrun them. I'm not too sure about Suchomimus. You know, I think it's fair to say Suchomimus, yeah. Because he's like almost at the Utah Raptor speed level. So, I mean, that's pretty good when you really think about it. He's decent at camouflage. I kind of wish they gave him a crouch. So there's like some way to kind of get down on the ground a little bit. I don't know. I just think it'd be better. It'd be a little more viable if he could crouch. I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's able to crouch. It makes sense for like the bipedal large carnivores not be able to crouch all the way, but with Tenontosaurus being four-legged, and being at a pretty low weight class, I think he should be able to crouch at least a little bit, or enough to kind of like be a little bit more of like a log, or like appearing as a log. Like, this is log material. You know, let's call him Log. That's his new name. That's his nickname. Log. Alright, petition to make Tenontosaurus nickname a Log. It'd be fucking great. I'm a Log name. That's just, it sounds funny on paper. That's why it's so fucking good. Oh, sick. Okay, and there's grazing, but... I just love that, like, effect of birds getting fucking startled by broadcasts. Held broadcasts, it's fucking great. Personally, I like to be in that area as Tenontosaurus in the swamp. You get food, you get water. The deal is both are near water, and Dinosuchus, you know, is a thing. But it's pretty shallow water, so you should be able to like have a chance to kind of like run away, unless they fucking like have the speed of Dinosuchus the way they show it in the dev streams, which is fucking ridiculously fast to the point where it doesn't even fit the animation. never felt more nostalgic playing Isle than this time. I'm actually really enjoying my time besides that one glitchy spot which I still fucking hate. And other things that are drama related and I don't want to bring up. Honestly, Grizzly should have been in, like, base game, I think. Like, a progression stage. Herbivores simply could not manage to survive. Well, I mean, they managed, but it was just so fucking tedious to even do anything, and it was really annoying. Seek out certain plants to get points. I mean, I like the point system. I thought it was pretty good. And, like, the sounds of Tenonto Source is fucking really good. Like, the danger call is just, it really adds to your immersion. Like, it actually makes you think, oh shit, there's fucking danger. Right? I don't want to be in this area. I want to keep an eye out on what's around me right now. And, like, the deal is, like, I think, I don't know the roadmap again. If you guys could post a roadmap of the Isle, of, like, the monthly dinosaur release things, that'd be nice of you. I'd be really, like, up for that. But I think a herbivore, or an extra herbivore, could be pretty good. Like, I might be a little retarded, but Parasaurolophus, right? Something a little more big for this fucking roar animation is so good. end the video, so it's like a little easier to find my quest for the road map. I'll just